Hey guys, Brooke Whipple here. Welcome to my channel. This is our view up on top of the hill, the west side of our property. And right here is where we're going to build the cabin. Go get him. Go get him. Cannot beat this weather.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, got a good nice space here now.
It's just woods and it's a long view. It's a really nice spot.
There is something so incredibly rewarding about building your own cabin. For Dave and I, this is probably our 7th build together between log homes and cabins in both Alaska and Michigan. And I'm lucky enough to have a husband that has been in the construction industry, has been a concrete guy, but in general, he has figured everything out for himself. But he is very skilled and he definitely takes the lead on these projects. But this one in particular, I was given kind of an assistant role. So I got to really get hands-on in this project for the first time, more than our other projects where I was actually an equal partner in the build. So it was really fun and a huge learning curve for me. Now we've been married almost 23 years, and the thing that we've got going is we don't get in each other's way, and we give each other lots and lots of independent space to be ourselves, figure things out, and that helps us work together independently and together. So it works for us. We have a good relationship that way. The other thing about this project that was different than the others is when we got the exterior done, the shell up, he completely walked away from the project. It was all up to me after that. By choice, I wanted to finish it, and he was like, go for it, babe. So without any input from him, I completely took over the interior job and didn't ask any questions and just learned as I went along. And trust me, I hadn't put in any tongue and groove. I hadn't laid flooring. I hadn't done trim and cut certain cuts. And I figured it out nonetheless. And it wasn't exactly pretty at the end, but it's good enough. And good enough is better than never starting and never doing anything. So I hope you guys enjoy this build. And I hope it inspires you, no matter what your skill level, no matter what your age, that if you really have a desire to figure things out, to learn, that you absolutely can do it. Hope you enjoy this build, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh my gosh, whole front wall is window.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Whoa. Well, that's it. First wall is done. Woohoo, that makes 2 sides. Down here in my basement, this is where I've been painting all of the trim. I want this cabin to be just a place where I relax, I don't do a ton of work. I want it to feed my creative self. He's a reminder to just come over here and chill.
That's all right.
Cloth looks great. I didn't tell him what I was painting on. the door, so.
With her, you just never know. Are you tall enough?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm so tall. Yay! Just to give you some perspective, we started this project the second week of November, and right now you're seeing me painting in December. It had amazing weather. Very unusual for this place, northern lower Michigan. And I'm still trying to get stuff done before big snow. This is the Alpine Camp Chef heavy duty cylinder stove. Here I am bringing in some insulation and finishing up a few outdoor projects before it gets too cold. Now when you buy a new stove, you really want to take it outside and burn off all the new paint that comes with it. It's a nasty smell and you really want that burnt off. Coolest rock. Big old stripe in it. It's gonna be super awesome to have a fire pit up here too. I mean, I love fires. I'm gonna have a wood stove in there, but still, you need a freaking fire pit. You need to sit outside, stare at the flames, cook a steak. It's gonna happen right here, right there. Yeah, it turned out really good. That's about as good as you can hope for. Put a box toilet over that and a little tent would be good. The outhouse is installed. Just cannot wait to get the inside done. I've worked so hard. We've worked so hard. Now that I got my outside stuff done, it's back indoors for the nasty job of insulation. Yuck. It's no fun, but it's gotta get done. Next load of tongue and groove that I got was good stuff. Such better material than the first few boards I got. So much more enjoyable. Things went really quickly. We've changed seasons. Some suet. There we go. Isn't that just pretty? It's just pretty. I just love the contrast of just really bright white, and I'm gonna paint it white with the wood. Here's my trim boards. Gonna get started. Yes. The walls are done. Looks good. Covered up a lot of crap. Done. What it is it leaves a nice gap. It's gonna form the heat shield. Yeah, let's put the other one in. Yes, I did okay on that cut. That's what I'm doing now, is putting in some pavers just for right now. That's gonna be the base for the stove. Oh, these legs. I guess that'll work. Yes! Okay, that's all she wrote. Gonna let it dry and I can start moving stuff in. Yeah! Well guys, here it is. Here is the finished cabin. And I'm so excited to show you. Yes, here it all is. It's so awesome. So this is my bench. It's a caribou covered just storage bench. Now the table is one of the features I like a lot because it folds down and be right against the wall. So I just love to swing, and I love my hammock chairs. You're like a sack of potatoes in this thing. And over here is just a nice, comfy, cozy chair right next to a bookshelf. And this actually does recline too. It's so nice. And let me show you the wood stove, because in here we wanted something quite small. I mean, it already is like roasting me out of here. Once you get it warmed up, it's like, woo, a little too warm. I got the window cracked just a little bit behind me. This is a Camp Chef Alpine heavy duty cylinder stove, but this is really like for a wall tent. It's a great little stove for this small space. Box of wood here. And then as we come around, my bookshelf, very important. And then there's my hammock chair. Yeah, baby. Now this space over here I wanted to utilize as sort of like a little kitchen shelving area. So, you know, got some goodies to eat, some stuff that's just good instantly, snacks, beverages, tea, coffee, got my jug of water. And then I have an extra shelf under here for just tools and other things. And then a space for your boots, garbage, and then, you know, the table, which could be up or down. And as you can see, this is also my editing suite here. So I'm gonna be editing this video right there in that chair here in a minute. Now this piece here is just something that I just love. This is from Minto, Alaska, where we fish, and they have the best driftwood there. This is a diamond willow that's just been carved out by the wind and the weather and the waves. And it just makes, you know, the grain of the wood, it's spiral. And this piece happened to be just completely hollowed out, which I just thought was beautiful. Now my plan for the future is to hang some things from here that I want to showcase in front of the window, which brings me to my feathers. Got some stained glass feathers here, and they just look so pretty in the window, and I just love feathers. So here's my kuksa that I carved from a maple burl. That was one of my tougher carves because it was hardwood, but it's a pretty good cup. I'm gonna back off and show you just what this looks like from over here. I wanted to keep it really, really simple in here, just really clean and really inspiring space to be creative. So, of course I got my bird feeders and this amazing, amazing view. Just fantastic. So that's it, guys, that's the tour. Goes pretty quickly in a 10 by 12 building, but I think it turned out really great. I'd love to hear your comments below. And if you've missed any other parts of this series, the building part, I'll put the links to those videos below. It's in a playlist. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for being my subs, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Girl in the Woods. She gone. Oh, don't forget to get outside and get happy. Heat. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my goodness, look at Maisie. She doesn't want in. She's just coming a blanket of snow out there. It's really raging out there. It's pretty great. It's pretty beautiful in here. Real good when the heat comes in.